from Sunday 1999 till Friday 2004. Maybe on Saturday or once a week. Like, I don't want this friendship to be over. Please now. Like, we're Elaine Shamuga. So it's been a lot of comparison. And that is why whenever she's being put down, you don't see say girl big pass you. And it's not a good thing. Lies are not good. It's in the Bible. The same people that are talking rubbish are the ones that said it that time. Mickey. That if I say what I want to say now, they will curse me. Hi guys, welcome to Laurasboxx. So thank you guys for the engagement on my last video. That's kind of things I like. Those comments, let's engage. So I just want to say thank you. I appreciate. Okay, so where do we start from? I don't know if this is a recap. I'll just say matters arising because the show is pissing me off, and I'll tell you why. First of all, we had the most boring week ever the last week. That's number one. Number two, Big Brother is just taking us for a ride. The organizers of this show do not have one single respect for us because I don't know how I'm watching a show. I cannot finish a conversation. Like, people are having conversation and I'm watching somebody sleeping. People are talking and I'm seeing somebody playing snooker. Like, what the hell? Like, what is the snooker board doing in that house? The snooker board should only come in maybe on Saturday or once a week. I don't understand what's going on. So for me, I've lost interest. It's just that because I made a commitment that I'll talk about the show till it's over. Because if I stop now, people will say, hey, typical Laura, you cannot finish whatever it is you say you will do. I don't want people to drag me, but it's just really irritating. Why am I watching a show where I have to go to Showmax to watch everything? It doesn't make sense to me. Look at all the things that came on Showmax last week. Like, why? Why does it have to be like that? I don't understand. So let's just quickly do like nothing really even happened. It was just the Ozee podcast show at the end of the day. That was what happened this week. And from Sunday 1999 till Friday 2004, Ozee kept talking about Onyeka. He went round the house. Nothing, he didn't call her attention seeker. And I was really happy. So I think for me, since this show started, Onyeka made me really happy this week. I learned from her because personally, I was also a very needy person. I don't like quarrel. Forget that people think that Laura can stand on her own. It's true. If you bring trouble my way, I can give you trouble. But I forgive easily. I'm always the one wanting to sort issues out. Even in my relationship, a man can annoy me. I'll write text. I'll write paragraph for days till he responds. Or I have issues with my friends. Even if I'm not the one who has done anything wrong, I go and meet them and I will beg. I've knelt down for a friend before. Like, I don't want this friendship to be over. Please now. Not until like last 2 years, and I'm like, okay, I'm growing. I don't want my child to. I have a teenage daughter who will start behaving like me. It doesn't look good. So I really enjoyed. And even this week, I was already having issues with someone that I felt like begging. When I saw Onyeka standing on business, I was like, so I stood on business. So I really enjoyed her this week, and I was like, good, that's the right way to behave. If somebody disrespects you continuously, and for me, friends have issues, like I said. But if you're going about talking crap to everybody, then you're not my friend. There's something obviously wrong. So I really liked the approach she gave until yesterday. So this guy went on and on talking about her, calling her name, attention seeker, that Onyeka girl, that this. And I'm like, this is such a horrible person, because if that's how you treat your friend, then there's a problem. Like, are you saying that you guys won't sort out issues later? Why are you going about maligning her? And I even thought Onyeka didn't know. Apparently, Onyeka knew about everything. He was just always lying. This girl, this one, that. And I'm like, is Ozee, is he for real? Is there a place for accountability for a 37-year-old man? Like, you can't blame Onyeka for everything. What about you? Anyway, Shabik Brother decided to do diaries. He had done the usual group diary session, and he decided to do individual diary session that started on Wednesday, and spoke to all the housemates, spoke to Ozee, and Ozee was like, no. Onyeka was just trying to put up a narrative. Everybody was like, nope, Do you peck your friend on the lip? And it was like nothing of such happened, and Biggie should bring a video. And that's why it's one of these things, like I said, Ebuka needs to start coming in. And when they ask question, it's okay, hold on, let's play this video. Play it for them to see, because the lies are already getting too much. Anyway, that passed, and he says talk to Onyeka. Onyeka, that girl can talk. Chukunna. She spoke as she just was giving the story, then she would go to another place, she would give the story, she said a whole lot of things. She took accountability that she knows where she was wrong was talking to Victoria, but she knows she saw Victoria as a girl. She said a whole lot, and she even broke down. She said Ozee was trying to turn people against her. She practically heard everything. Maybe I don't think she has an idea of all the things he said, but she actually saw him talking about her to different people. And Big Brother Asha said, well done for taking accountability, blah, 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 blah. And, the moment Big Brother spoke to Ozee, I realized it was very uncomfortable. He couldn't, like, sit properly. He even went to sleep. Ozee, for like 4 hours, the house was very quiet. The guy, his mouth was really shut. After a while, we saw them talking together. Now, I didn't like that, because I felt like it was still throwing shade at Onyeka. It was like, no, my girlfriend outside. And Onyeka, she's not combative. She knows how to be quarrel. And at the end of the day, Onyeka said sorry. I was very irritated. But after I was like, okay, they're in the house. Some people don't know how to quarrel. And they were friends. And I think at the end of the day, what friends do is you forgive and you move on. But I really wanted her to pay this boy dust. Because as far as I'm concerned, Ozee is not a good person. And funny enough, since Sunday till now, the way that boy laughed yesterday, and I'm like, Were, Elaine Shamuga. So you've been missing this girl, and you've just been pretending, talking crap. If you miss your friend, the best thing to do is call your friend aside and like, hey, what's up? I don't like what you did, or I like what you did. Instead of yarning crap and insulting her and just trying to be cantankerous. And he was laughing. I know Onyeka. Instead of Onyeka to just talk, okay, I've heard you. Stand up and go. She needs to learn that when she's out. Onyeka spoke to Ozee, and they even slept. Onyeka and Ozee slept on the same line together. And all was good in the Ozee and Onyeka kingdom. That's Onyeka aside. Now, let me talk on Choba and Ben. I don't know what they are doing. Whatever it is they are doing, well done, kudos to them. But I realize that Choba is very touchy. Every little thing gets upset. Ben doesn't know how to talk. So already they had a game the previous day, like a task where, first of all, some task happened this week and they had to choose. And you could see the way they were selecting. You could see the way Sean selected, like selecting the eight people in the house, and they lost that task. That one sweets me die. They had a task on Thursday, and Chizoba's team won, and they were really celebrating and everything. And then, by the way, boys, the papalolos of the house, daddies of the house, were not happy. They were talking. The celebration was too much. And I'm like, who are you to say that celebration was too much? The shout talks there, talk there. The pool party was dry. Nothing was just happening. Chizoba was not happy with OC. She didn't like the comment OC made, and she stood on business. She didn't talk to. So I like that. She didn't talk to OC for like a day or 1.5 days. And she didn't talk to OC for like a day or almost 2 days. Then Ben told Chizoba, was like, it's going to be easy for Onyeka to blend in Lagos because she's more outgoing. Chizoba took it the wrong way and she didn't talk to Ben. Now, Ben kept saying, I don't know what I said. I didn't say anything. Okay, even my fault Chizoba, like, calm down, you're always upset. But now I think I'm going to now dive into the Onyeka and Chizoba's dynamics. I've been trying not to speak on it because I don't have full details. So this is not me saying this is what is happening to them, but this is what I think is happening to them. I have seen, I won't call it envy. I don't think Chizoba is envious of Onyeka, but I think I might be wrong. Onyeka is actually very talented. Onyeka is if you look at the siblings, you know how it is in Nigeria. If you look at them, she's for lack of a better word, the one you would notice first. She has the body, she has the color, And she's actually very talented. She's a creative, she's a lawyer, she's extroverted. So obviously, she's probably the one you would notice more. I also feel like maybe, perhaps, in that family, they've had to prop her a lot or hype her a lot. Oh, Onyeka is this, Onyeka is that. And of course, we know Chizoba is actually very intelligent, extremely intelligent, but she's introverted and she's slow. She takes her time to do things. And so they probably would say, oh, look at you. You are, you are, you are slow, you're this. I feel like there's been comparison. So I'm a mom and I have a daughter. I have just one child. But I also made mistakes in parenting where um my daughter had issues in some areas and I was frustrated. I was looking at the lens of, I'm a single mom. I don't want that to get bad. If anything goes wrong, they will say, now you cause Sam because you're a single mom. And I was always, look at you. What can you do? Look at your mates. I did that to my child. And there was a day I saw a book my daughter wrote and she wrote everything there. She was like, they keep comparing me. If it looks like I'm not good enough, my own child wrote it. She doesn't have siblings, and she was like, I'm tired of this life. They keep comparing me. It looks like I'm not good enough, or maybe because I'm dark skinned. Some people say I'm not as fine as my mom, and I felt broken that day because yes, I've had friends who would see me in front of my child and say, what for you? Why you know you look like your mama? Indirectly telling my child that she's not as fine as me, and I'm like, will you stop that? She has a father. She didn't fall from the tree. Her dad is not light skinned, so she'll definitely look like someone, you know. And I didn't know that these things were affecting my child. Then even the ones I was saying, you won't read your book. Look at your other friend. She got 100 in maths. Look at you. And I saw my once bubbly child become a timid child. I had to watch what I was saying. I had to apologize. I had to prop her. I even stopped. It got so bad that even when she doesn't do well academically, I can't really talk because I had done that damage. So this is what I think is going on with the two of them. You know, kids have different ways of growing up, different ways of learning. Chizoba is extremely slow, but she gets the job done. Onyeka is so it looks like, oh, this you have to take your time. So I feel like in that family there's been a lot of comparison, and that is why whenever she's being put down, even if it's not in a bad place, she sees it as they're putting me down yet again. Whenever anybody says, oh, Onyeka this, she sees it as they're comparing her and she goes into her shell. So people would need to learn that there's something wrong. And that's why I keep saying it's a foundational problem. So I don't think, she's envious. I don't think she's envious. Because that girl actually, I feel like if there's a fight in this house now, it's Chizoba that will fight for Onyeka. I know she loves her sister, but it's hard when you're pitted against someone else, when they try to like, oh, maybe they always compare you together. And in Nigeria here, where it looks like if you're dark skinned, I saw a video on TikTok. Somebody posted Chizoba and wrote, the finest girl in Big Brother Nigeria, ha 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 ha. And comments were like, see how she ugly. And I'm like, the girl is actually very pretty. So I'm sure it's been a whole lot. It's a lot of, you know, a whole lot of rubbish. So that's what I think about the Chigo sisters. Now, let me come to the people that happened this week. The Nelita and Aces, which is funny enough, Anita and Tofa. I don't understand fans. There's certain things that don't defend. Just enjoy the show. Like at the point when Onyeka was doing a rubbish last week, I couldn't defend. I'd even join Kosam. That's how I see it. It's like, don't defend. Enjoy the show. You cannot tell me that a compulsive liar is who you're making excuses for. Yes, it's possible that Tofa lied because but then again, it's a lie. That is getting into a relationship by deception. And like I said the last time, Anita shouldn't be getting into such relationships. You don't need it. When you know that somebody, if you lie to me, it's for me. I don't like lies. Some people don't mind, but you saying this, I don't. It doesn't make sense to me. This guy lied that he was 29. This guy lied that I was 26. I don't, all this one, like, it's not 26, it's 26. I don't care. Like I said, are you Bonham? Are you his mom? I don't like even arguing people's age. This is what you said, this is what it is. And multi-choice, don't even come and say what's your age. It is what you provide in your passport. That is what they are going with. And that's why during audition, they'll tell you, make sure you have a valid international passport. Already, Tofa behaves like a juvenile. He talks like one, he reasons like one. So it is obvious that it's just, see, when I figured out that Tofa, the lie small, small, was when he said, oh, my shop got burnt in Balogun 2000 and this. I calculated the age. It was just going 17. And I'm like, the guy said, oh, I've been running this business. So at what age did you start running the business that you're going to Balogun? Please don't get me wrong. There's some things, if you say, oh, I have this entrepreneurial spirit, I was following my mom to a store, I understand that. But your own personal shop, this or that one, you see, I felt like he was just trying to. So, you don't see, say, girl big past you. So you want to prop yourself to a level. That is what it is. Enjoy the show. There's no need to start all this argument. And there's no need to defend. Somebody entered my DM and he's friends with my brother. And I was like, calm down. It does not need defense, because the more you defend, the more you will force somebody to go and bring evidence for you. And just like I said, they brought evidence. And the evidence was all over social media. I don't even want to put it here, not consign me. I'm just even saying, and Topher looked sad. I heard him telling Sean that, I'm worried about the fallback on my brand. And I'm like, that is what you should be worried about, not Anita. Because if you're going on a reality show, you already know that outside, we already have an idea of what it is. Things every year, there's always one secret that is coming out. So why would you lie that you're 29 first of all? Then you had the chance to come clean. Then you said you were 26. It just means you are a bona fide liar. There's nothing changing it. And it's not a good thing. Lies are not good. Even if you want to lie for the show, but to lie to want to get someone that you say you like, how much do you really like her? Knowing fully well that in the next few weeks, you're going to come out of the house and she would find out. And as much as Anita said she doesn't like young guys, forget that thing. There's how a young guy would treat someone and she would just fall. So, and I think she already likes him. I might be wrong, given the part of me that just feels like she likes drama. But then again, she's probably soft and she likes him. If Tofa had come clean to say, oh babe, this one, that one, I don't think it would be this bad. But the embarrassment, she go down to look herself, say, me, this guy lied. What will people think? What will my parents think? It's if you want to kiss and romance a 24-year-old boy, it is a thing of choice. Let it be that it's out of your free will. That, okay, yes, he told me he's 24 and I want to kiss him. I don't mind. I don't have a problem with that. But not you getting all those pics from lying, because you told her she was 29 and that was where it started from. At the moment when she even had 26, I'm sure she already caught feelings and she was like, okay, you know what, let me give benefit of that, it's just 3 years. But more, and right now that she's even upset, she never even yet say he's 24. What I don't understand is people that are saying he's 26, and he has brought evidence. I personally went to his Facebook to look at the age he left school, 2016, which coincided with the evidence the person dropped. He did prom and he did graduation. So what is the problem? Why not just enjoy the show? If they are fighting, fight with them. If they are settling, settle with them. Instead of all this silly defense that don't cut it. Like, sorry to say, it's like, you guys know, he has not given me anything to work with. It's basically this relationship. And the fact that he didn't even tell his partner is what is shocking to me. Like, why are you not telling Sooj? When Nelly told Sooj that something was going on, and Sooj went to meet him, I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? He's a gaslighter. Because the next thing you said was, if I tell you, you always tell me to focus on the game. What is wrong in focusing on the game? It means that, see, I've had issues where I'll break, like all through, like I told you guys that this year has been sort of tough for me. And I don't want to speak more on this because it's going to be an episode here. So in next few weeks, I have friends that will call and like, oh, this is what's wrong with me. Oh, okay, but you need to focus. You need to pray. You need to focus, and you know, it's in the Bible. Set your eyes on the things you are looking at. It's in the Bible. Like, what else do you want Sooj to say? And Sooj don't just go and say, focus on the game. It would first like, okay, you know what? Okay, this same Sooj that went to fight Onyeka for Tofa. This same Sooj that has gone to meet different people, like, why are you doing this to this guy? This same Sooj that listens to him, what do you want him to say? Okay, cry, cry, cry. Did you come to the house to cry, or you came to the house to play a game? Even on this same Big Brother timeline, when these things happen, we always say, focus on your game. Onyeka, focus on your game. Sean, focus on your game. Venita and Adekunle that time. Adekunle, focus on your game. Since you started this relationship with Venita, you've not been winning tasks because you are distracted. The same people that are talking rubbish are the ones that said it that time. They kept saying it now. Adekunle is distracted, so he's not focused, which is the truth. When you're distracted with a lot of things, you're not focused. You didn't come on your own. So what are you expecting to tell him? Oh yeah, cry. Yeah, cry, cry. And this one that happened with Anita, what's his name? Topher had not told Sooj anything. So he was just asking him, what do you want me to do? You know I can help you, but I don't have anything to work with. What should I do? The boy was like, you just tell me to keep my head on in the game, to focus. I can't talk to you. I can talk to Mickey. Sean, I'm like, Mickey. That one that does not have anything to talk about. Mickey, when somebody says don't talk to Mickey, I'm just like, Mickey has nothing to talk about. So all of a sudden, Sooj is not who you can speak with. The person that brought you to the house, that you came to the house with. And that's because whether you like it or not, I try to do, like, if you follow me on Twitter, I try to do some little advocacy for Tofa, but you will not like that you're not seeing the competition about who has the best relationship. So I'm sure this one, maybe probably just felt a little embarrassed that he's fighting with his babe, and Sooj is on good terms with his babe. So let me just do this thing. But you can't, I don't understand, because I saw some tweets, Sooj, what do you want Sooj to do? It's a game at the end of the day. It's not a marriage. It's not a communal work. All of us that used to shout every night when it was time for Ozee and Onyeka, when they meet every night, O2, when they started their rubbish, as a focused human being, I don't want to stop all this nonsense you're doing. What is all this rubbish people are doing? Stop it. I beg, go your way, go your way. It's not by force. That's how it should be now. Because at the end of the day, it's a game. And that's why I'm very anti-sheep. The only kind of sheep I like are sheeps that are very unconventional. Those kind of sheeps that people don't like. Like, why would you follow this kind of girl? That was why I wanted Auntie to date maybe one of those small boys, Tofa or Mayowa. Those are the kind of things I like. So that people will cry the more on the timeline. Those are the kind of sheeps I like. I don't like sheeps when it comes to Big Brother. Because it's a game. And that's why when there's an issue, I move out from that ship immediately. I know they do, let's understand. They will understand, no? Because first of all, it is a game. It's like my daughter coming to say, Mommy, I went to school. Okay, I met this guy. She's getting to the age where she will start, maybe somebody's telling her, I like you, I like you, I like you. And she comes and cries tomorrow. Mommy, you did not call me. And I'll tell her, hey, he's strong. No. Focus on what you've gone to do in school. You went to school to learn, focus on that. That is what a good friend should say. When you're done with, okay, I've read you, but this is what you came for. Because how is it that all through today, you were moping, you were doing this? So this is, Sooj has not even told him anything as of this particular one. The boy just said, because you will. That is gaslighting. The boy has not said. So why you said, what do you want him to tell you? If I say that something's affecting my friend and we came here to work, it's like you're working in an office and maybe you're having a secret relationship with somebody in your office and there's a problem. And you come and say, my guy, how far? I think I miss you, be strong, but you know what you can't do for you. Focus on it, except you want to lose it now. So it's just what it is. But you people on this social media, like people, you think, I don't know how you people think. Sometimes I wonder when I go school, This is not even about school. You don't even need to go to school. It's just basic human sense. You don't need to go to school. I could just the one that sometimes I think they happen for you. Like the way I see people defend, I'm like, it's wonderful. Like, is this how you defend? Is this how you advise? Is this how you advise your siblings? Like, oh, you can do no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So for me, I don't know. I just feel like relationship by um um deception is not right at all. And I feel like there are a lot of things that Tofa has said that is not right. It's not I want to say, and if I say it now, they will curse me. But let me wait till I see another reason to say it. So I don't know. This is what I think. This is like all I have to say about the show. It's been a boring show. I don't understand Big Brother. If they need to pack their shop, they should pack. Pool party. Only 3 people stood up to dance. Normal party. Some people just sit down like chairman, like they brought the rest. Dimba the way twins. I don't know. Ozee is even manageable. Ozee just talks too much. They don't listen to other people's points of view. They just feel like their word is here and amen. They like to argue. After a while, Ozee can calm down. He doesn't really like talk too much. Ozee argues till he gets the last word, and it's not a good thing. So Nelly, she had leg issues this week. Still a fine girl. Not really much talking point about her, to be honest. TJ, very fantastic with task. He's still an amebo. He's an instigator. I feel like he's a worse instigator than Ben. Wania and Andy, there's an ongoing issue where the one of the twins said Ben touched her inappropriately without her consent. And I'm surprised that till now, a case of sexual assault has not been spoken about. I don't know what Big Brother is about. I don't know what he's thinking in his head. You cannot keep an alleged abuser and the victim in the same house, except it did not happen. And if it did not happen, you have to tell us. Because if you Google now and do search Ben, sexual assault, something will come up. It is completely wrong. If Ben has done something wrong, take him out. If he has not done something wrong, we deserve to know, and you have to clear his name. So, guys, this is all I have to do today. Last time I said I was going to post a video, I didn't record that video. I think there's a reason now why I did not record the video, because now I have more to say in that video, because God did a wonderful thing. So you actually want to look out for that video. I don't think I'm ready to share yet. When I'm ready to share, I'll speak on that word God gave me and the testimony that came out from that word in the last 1 week. So guys, thank you so much. Continue to share my videos and engage. I appreciate you guys. I see everybody. I see it. I see those sharing. I see those trying to encourage, and you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. I am in a very good mood. I am happy because, like I said, this year has been very tough for me as regards parenting. But God did something wonderful. He did it big. And I feel like crying, and I cannot wait to share that thing. I'm still thinking, is something I want to share? Is this something I really want to share? Because it's actually a bit intimate. Let me go and share the testimony in church first. When I share it in church, I will come and share with you guys. So see you guys soon. Bye.